everyone, my name is Chloe and welcome to day 5 of Vlogmas. So if you have not seen one of these videos, I've done it for the past couple years, and what I did is at the beginning of the year I asked my sister to wrap up 24 books for me. So they could be anything she wanted me to read that she loved, just that was intriguing and she wanted me to guinea pig for her. Her and I have very similar reading tastes, so I think there's a couple of these at least that she is like wanting me to kind of weed through for her. There's also some that she just knew I'd be excited for, and so there's just a whole mix, and I have no idea what's coming. She gave me 12 of them like January 1st, and then she's given me the other 12 now, so I have all of them, and I've had my daughters pick, and their strategy is the bigger the better, and so it's a little intimidating. In the beginning of the year, it seems like we get some big books, but yeah, so this video will be a little unwrapping, a little book review, a little vlog, a little blast from the past, because today is February 12th, and that means it is Super Bowl Sunday, and our Chiefs are playing today, and we are so excited. Everybody's in red, we're ready to go, and Patrick Mahomes, our quarterback, he has had a hurt ankle, and after just recovering from a broken ankle, I know how long that recovery process can be and how sketchy it can be, and so he didn't break his, but I'm really hoping he's in primetime shape tonight. So we'll see. That's really what's going on with life. Yeah, we've got a freshly 5-year-old, and a lot of anticipation about both the game tonight and Valentine's Day. And I am like a hater of the Hallmark holidays, Valentine's Day being probably one of my most despised. But now as a mother, like I'm seeing it a little bit differently. And like we just use any excuse to celebrate. And like especially this year, we've got Edda is our little baby, and she's 5 months old, but we've kind of quarantined again this winter because she has a condition where her lungs are more fragile anyway, and this has been such a terrible winter, so the girls haven't had a lot of excitement. So I'm doing Valentine's Day pretty big. This year I have put hearts on their door every day from February 1st until Valentine's Day with reasons I love them, and then we've got all sorts of stuff planned, so it's going to be fun. But yeah, that's really where we're at. We're doing dip dinner tonight, which is a special thing that I do every now and again, that I just make like 7-layer dip and like peanut butter dip for fruit and just a bunch of hummus, bunch of different dips, and then just put out a big tray of crackers, whatever. It's like a charcuterie board, but far less bougie. Dip dinner. So that's what we're doing. And of course, I've got like football plates and all that kind of stuff because I love hosting things, so that's what we're doing. So I think that's everything with life. Let's go ahead and open and see what's in this book. Let's see. So, like, it's really not that thick. It's just a hardback that is large. Like, it is long, tall. Oh, I think this is a Sarah Addison Allen. Is it? Am I right? Let's see. This is the hardest to open. It's taking me forever. Yeah, Sarah Addison Allen, The Other Birds, or Other Birds. Okay, so I don't know about this, but Sarah Addison Allen, Krista from Books and Jams, maybe? Is it you that really likes her? From the acclaimed author of Garden Spells comes an enchanting tale of lost souls, lonely strangers, secrets that shape us, and how the right flock can guide you home. How cute. Down a narrow alley in the small coastal town of Mallow Island, South Carolina, lives a stunning cobblestone building comprised of 5 apartments. It's called the Delawisp, and it's named after the tiny turquoise birds who, alongside the human tenants, inhabit the air of magical secrecy. So I know she writes like magical realism, but like pretty minor on the magical, I think. When Zoe Hennessy comes to claim her deceased mother's apartment at the Delawisp, she meets her quirky, enigmatic neighbors, including a girl on the run, a grieving chef whose comfort food does not comfort him, 2 estranged middle-aged sisters, and 3 ghosts, each with their own story, each with their own longings, each whose ending isn't written yet. When one of her new neighbors dies under odd circumstances the night Zoe arrives, she's thrust into the mystery of the Wisp, which involves missing pages from a legendary writer whose work might be hidden there. She soon discovers that many unfinished stories permeate the place, and the people around her are in as much need of healing from the wrongs of the past as she is. To find their way, they have to learn how to trust one another, confront their deepest fears, and let go of what haunts them. So this sounds really good. It sounds sweet and really big font. So it's not that long, like I said. Anyway, it's not that long. Let's see. 280 pages, 81 pages. Oh, interesting. I don't want to like read on, but the end says ghost story. So I don't know. Sounds interesting. I'll let you know what I think. Hey everyone. So I have finished this book, and I'm updating like a little bit later than I wanted to because we have had the week and a half from heck. Like, so it is February 28th. It's actually the last day of February. And last week, my 5-year-old randomly woke up in the middle of the night throwing up. And so as a parent, you guys know those nights are the worst. They're so long. She threw up every 15 minutes for like 4 hours from like 11 to 3 or whatever. And it was miserable. And then she like was sick for 3 days or something. She had a fever, no energy, no appetite, like all the things. So that was Wednesday until Saturday. And then, then everybody else was fine. So we're like, okay, whatever. And then, yeah, everybody was fine. And then now today, Tuesday morning, my 2-year-old woke up throwing up. And so she has been sick all day today. And just like a 2-year-old being sick is a lot harder than a 5-year-old being sick because there's no communication of like needs. It's just whining. It's just constant contact. And it's just been a lot. So like finding a minute to even step away and talk about this book hasn't happened. So now we're outside because it's 70 degrees and beautiful. I know like part of the East Coast is getting a big snowstorm right now, but here in the Midwest it is lovely. So that's great. But I'm going to make it fast because I've got 2 kids on either side. I loved this book. I was so surprised. So I waited and waited. I don't know if I said the date in the opening clip, but I waited a long time to pick this up because I just didn't think I would like it. The premise was not that intriguing to me. I've read some Sarah Addison Allen before, and it was just okay for me. And so I was just like not really in the mood, and I was kind of slumpy after a couple things that I didn't love. And so, but this was like next up. It was due back to the library. I needed to read it, so I did, and I was so surprised by how much I liked it, you guys. I'm giving it 4 stars. So this is a book about a girl named Zoe who her mom left her like an apartment in this complex. I'm forgetting what it's called, but it doesn't matter. So she is like 18 or 19. She goes there to live for the summer before she starts college. And so she's there. And it's her and the 4 other people, I think, that live there. So there's in 2 apartments are 2 estranged sisters who haven't spoken in like 25 years. And then there is a chef who is like lonely and got his own things going on. And there is a young girl who's like running from her past, kind of. She's got a lot of secrets. And then there's like the landlord kind of guy. And so it's all of their stories, and definitely like in the beginning, and plus there's 3 ghosts that you get perspectives of. And at the beginning it was a lot because it felt like it jumped around, and like I was the characters are all very unique and have very distinctive voices. So it wasn't like I was confused of who was who. It was just like kind of ping pong ball, which maybe is my head, but it was bouncing around a lot. But then by the end, it was so easy and so like enriching to get all of those perspectives, and just such a complete story. And there were so many, like if I was somebody who highlighted quotes, this is a very quotable book about love and belonging, and found family is strong in this book. It is so good. And like we get at the beginning, one of the sisters dies, so that's not really a spoiler. It's at the very beginning. And so our main character Zoe, she is tasked with trying to find some letters that she had written, and so she's going through her apartment trying to find them. And you guys, my 6-month-old just wants to talk all the time. But so she's trying to find him, and so we learn more about her. We learn more about the past, and it's so good. It's so good. Like I really enjoyed it. So pleasant surprise. I would definitely recommend. This is the best Sarah Addison Allen that I have read, but I think it's also my second. So definitely recommend Other Birds. And that's it. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching.